Hello friends, welcome to Hudson County TV. I'm Fernando Uribe and you are watching the Uribe Society, reporting from West New York as I bring you an exclusive interview with State Senator and New Jersey Gubernatorial candidate Barbara Buono. I was able to speak with Barbara Buono today on a variety of issues concerning her campaign and what she's looking to do to set the record straight as she's looking to unseat Governor Christie this November. Joining me now here on the Uribe Society is New Jersey Gubernatorial candidate and State Senator Barbara Buono. Senator Buono, if you appreciate a couple minutes, what's been the most alarming aspect about media coverage with your campaign? I know that you had a very uncomfortable segment with Chris Matthews, who we all know that doesn't do a credit to journalism at all. But what can you say about media in general that has maybe done you a disservice in these months?
Well, I don't know if it's a disservice. I have to say now, I used to be a journalist, so I have a real appreciation of the rigors and, it's not easy being a journalist. I know there's deadlines and there's a lot of time constraints. I used to be a stringer for the Star-Ledger, so I have a great appreciation for journalism, and I value the free media. Trying to think, well, I think if there were more coverage, I think that, unfortunately the print media has undergone some changes in the last several years, and there just aren't as many reporters that are covering anything, let alone New Jersey politics.
Now, Senator, as we all know that it's already June, many Jersey residents are going to be going away on vacation, their shore houses in general. The political attention span will not be very good right now. What can you do and during these summer months to try to keep focusing your campaign and mostly on your issues?
I'm going to do what I've been doing since I announced in February. I'll be knocking on doors and meeting people at events like this, and hopefully people have a little more downtime in the summer, and they'll pay a little more attention. I see it as a positive. People are doing a little less, have a little more time to focus on other things that, people are working hard. So many people are out of work, and if they're not, they're concerned that they're going to be out of work and trying to figure out how they're going to pay for their mortgage, their rent, and so maybe in the summer people will, take a little time, take a breather, and maybe be able to focus on things other than just surviving.
Even before Sandy, Governor Christie's ratings were pretty high. How do you explain that? And moving forward now with the campaign, what are you looking to do to the New Jersey constituency in terms of trying to alarm or at least bring to light his deficiencies coming towards November?
Well, this governor has said that Sandy has erased the blackboard and that there's nothing else that's relevant to talk about as governor. And quite frankly, if I were him and I had his record of failure on creating jobs and the economy and having record high property taxes and second highest rate of foreclosures, tuition sky high, I would want to be focusing on anything but that as well. And so what my task will be is to educate folks, to let people know, to focus people on what's been going on. And people are struggling; they don't have time to focus on politics. I understand that, and that's what that's part of a representative democracy. That's my job, to make sure that people are informed and can focus on the issues.
Senator, you talked about tuition equality, but another issue that is on the mind of many Jersey residents is marriage equality. What's been the delay in the legislature, both in the Assembly and the Senate, about trying to get the necessary votes to override Governor Christie's veto of legislation towards same-sex marriage? What are you looking to do if you're elected in November to try to get same-sex marriage a reality here in New Jersey?
Well, that will be one of the very first pieces of legislation I sign as governor. This governor has tried to portray himself and repackage himself as some social moderate, but he's anti-choice, anti-marriage equality, anti-pay equity, anti-Planned Parenthood. He can't even be any further from a socially moderate. And
one last question, Senator Buono. As we move forward again the summer months into the fall, what's going to be your strategy during the debates? Because we all know you'll be debating Governor Christie maybe on more than one occasion. What's going to be your strategy in terms of analyzing his record and most importantly trying to point it out to voters who are undecided?
It's about the issues, and that this will be a campaign that is focused on the issues, and there's certainly enough of those to go around. We'll be focused on jobs and the economy, and what my plan is to create jobs. New Jersey is singularly situated to draw people to New Jersey for good-paying jobs, and so we will be focused on that and on solutions going forward.
Senator Buono, there have been some ads running statewide, specifically in Hudson County, concerning an attempt by the Christie campaign to link you with previous Governor John Corzine, especially on budget issues. What can you tell voters, not just in Hudson County, but throughout New Jersey, about
the accuracy of those ads, and more importantly, any clarity?
Well, I can tell you, if I were this governor and I had his record on jobs in the economy and having record high property taxes, I tried to link his opponent to an unpopular governor, because that's the only Democrat this governor will ever be.
I'm sorry, one last question. I'm sorry. When we look at the media coverage that the governor has got, especially with President Obama, is that, you think, a concerted effort by the governor to try to link himself with President Obama as often as he can? Or is it just something about just the circumstances of the location?
I don't know. I don't really think about it very much. It's much ado about nothing. I mean, I think that it's, honestly, in terms of the president coming, I was thrilled to see the president. In fact, if he didn't come, I would have been disappointed. He promised us that he would come back to see how we were rebuilding, and it's a good thing. But in terms of how it will affect the election, I don't spend a second thinking about that.
Well, Senator, I appreciate a few minutes of your time. Hopefully you had a better time here than you did on Hardball on MSNBC with us. And thank you again for speaking on Hudson County TV.
As you can see, she remains confident and optimistic about her chances this fall, as she's taking to the streets, knocking on doors, and going to events such as this one today in West New York. Thank you so much for watching. For more programming, please go to HudsonCountyTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, stay classy, everyone.